Oh, the window is just blasting in, but that's okay. All right, you are recording.
So what's up, and welcome to my Valleyway home. Thanks to Homes for Our Troops. And this is a video for you guys. Patrick and everybody there responsible for providing the home. This is just a quick overview. It's not some fancy production. I hope to do more to explain how some of these things that you guys put in the house help me, as well as what I'm adding to the home to help myself. But let's talk about like my entry and anybody coming to the house. So you know, there's cameras. You guys put these Ring cameras made by the company Ring that have floodlights, an infrared sensor, I think, and a optical sensor or a camera. So I'll open the door here and show you. But as soon as I get in front of this camera, it's gonna alert. So you guys might hear the jingle that's going on here in the house. There's go ahead, come on in. There's chimes. There are these little speakers I bought for the wall. They plug in, and I put one in my master bedroom, and I put one in the hallway over by the guest bedroom, and it just kind of accentuates or expands on projecting that sound. If someone rings the doorbell, for instance, I'll ring the doorbell real quick. You'll hear the doorbell, but most importantly, on my watch,
ring bell. Someone is at your front door.
if you hear that, it says
Dismiss. Ring bell. Someone is at your front door.
ring bell, someone's at your front door.
Dismiss.
Dismiss. And then if I go
Garage door opener.
if I go deeper in my settings, so let me back out of this
11. Watch face.
and go to notifications.
Ring. There is motion at your front door. 1 minute ago.
So 1 minute ago, there's motion at my front door. Now, if I was just hanging out in the house, you know, in my bathroom somewhere, like in the corner of the home, and I didn't hear anything, there's the other cameras. There's the driveway camera. If someone's walking down my driveway or walking around the house, near the house, I get that. Tells me like the northeast camera is motion detection is going off, or the driveway motion detection is going off. And so that gives me spatial awareness, which is what I really wanted, especially if a taxi driver or someone is coming down my driveway. It gives me the chance to know that someone's here before they even knock on my door. I can also arm my system. I'll use my phone to do it, but these are keypads that are part of the Ring system that I bought, that Victor helped me install. I have one on the main garage door, and then one here. I'll show you here in a sec, but this is the front door. So like if I go in my program, let me slow down this speaking here
50%.
so you guys can hear what it's saying. So Ring. So I open up Ring. Of course you can't see my screen. I can. What I'll do is I'll turn off the screen curtain. So now you'll be able to see the screen. So what I do is, you know, as a blind person, my iPhone allows me to interact or interface with the different technology in the house. So I'm gonna swipe to find arm, you know, home, away, disarm, home, away, or disarmed. I think it's if I want to arm it while we're home.
Home and armed. Montrose heading. Home and armed.
So all these have speakers in them. You heard the keypad just went off. All the different speakers just notified the people in the home that it's home and armed. So now the system is armed. So if I were to open the door, I'll get 30 seconds on this particular door to deactivate it. So don't film this. Anyway, you didn't film that, right?
No, I put it in the door.
So yeah, that's that's the cameras and kind of how I use my phone or watch or devices to mess around with to be alerted and notified of movement. Let's.
You want to do the flagpole? switch.
Oh yeah,
Sense
that's
switch.
right. I forgot about that. So another thing that Vic helped me install was these light switches. There's a switch here. This one, I think.
Yeah.
That's the flagpole switch. It's what company?
Leviton.
Leviton. So I mean, there's a few different companies. I'm just benchmarking this. So far, it's kind of having some trouble with some normal things that everybody's having trouble with. But I'll give you an idea. Like when I talk to I can, when you're blind, especially these exterior lights on the exteriors of the building, of the home, it's kind of hard to tell. I have a device here, and I'll use it. I'll demonstrate how it works. Maybe it'll work. It might be too bright. If I go into my blind folder, I open up my light detector. You hear that high pitch? It's picking up light. So I'm covering the optical sensor. I get a low tone. But if I let... So I can use this to identify if, I don't know if...
It's like a police siren.
So you can kind of hear the tone change. That should be on, right?
Yep.
And that's off. So that works well on the inside, but outside it's so bright because of sunlight, I can't detect when, when a light is on the exterior of my home, which, being blind. So for me, it's really helpful to be able to watch. You'll hear the switch click, and we put this on the flagpole lights. So I can, although I think they put a sensor to detect when the sunlight hits it, to kick it on and off. But anyway, I'm going to demonstrate these light switches, which I'm going to put in more parts of the home, especially on the exterior lights. But I can ask my watch or Siri, my Apple iPhone or watch, or even my HomePod, which I'll demonstrate with the thermostat, have to turn on the light, and it'll turn on. You'll hear it click. So I'm going to say turn flagpole switch on. Turn flagpole switch on. So it just clicked, and the light should be on. And I don't know if you can film that, but I'll turn it off now. Turn flagpole switch off.
You got it. Coming right up.
So that's a demonstration of how simple it is for me to be able to turn lights on remotely anywhere in the world. Same thing with the camera systems that I was demonstrating earlier. I can do that anywhere in the world. And I'll demonstrate this lock system on the garage door here in a moment. But let's check out the thermostat real quick. So, I don't know, I'll just stand by it just to give it kind of more flair. But where is it over here? Yeah. Pass it. There it is. So I have this HomePod, which you can go film real quick if you want to, and all the candy and stuff. But in this room, it can hear me. So if I say, this is the living room, I've named this thermostat. There's two thermostats in the home, one in the master, one in the living room. I've named this thermostat 1. The one in the master bedroom is thermostat 2, or it's named living room. So I can say, hey Siri, turn thermostat 1 to 68 degrees.
Okay, I'm cooling the temperature from 70 degrees to 68 degrees.
So as you heard, she explained, the British lady explained that she's changing the thermostat, which was set to 70 degrees to 68. So I'll change it back. Hey Siri, change living room thermostat to 70 degrees.
Okay, I'm warming the temperature to 70 degrees.
So there you go. I don't know if this lights up when it changes or doesn't.
Yeah, so it actually showed 68 degrees and then went up to 70 when you had done that.
So it's all by voice. It's great. That is really important to allow me. I can automate it too on my phone. So at night I can set it to a lower temperature, at a certain time, or sunrise, sunset. I can do all that within Apple HomeKit, which is on my iPhone. And that makes my life easier and gives me independence in the sense of controlling the climate of my home instead of me video conferencing with Skype or FaceTime with another person and tapping the thermostat. So let's go check out last two things, I think I'm going the right way. That would be the garage stuff. So let's
16 to 17, 0. Phone interview.
so I can open my garage with my watch or phone too. Open Liftmaster. So I have my Apple Watch. I can click on open. And actually, I don't do it from the watch that often. Let's see if I can. And then I can cancel it. I won't worry about canceling.
Opening. Cancel. Open. Button. Garage door opener. Close. Button.
So now I can close it.
Close. Garage door opener.
I have to click
Garage door
on.
open. Cancel. Cancel. Close. Button. Close.
So it does. Since I'm doing it remotely, it does this alert system, so no one gets smashed. But that's really cool. I can do that from anywhere in the world too. Hopefully you can hear me still where I need it.
I'm right behind you.
And one of the last things I want to show is I want to demonstrate the lock. So this is the automated, just like on the front door. What company again? I can't remember.
Kwikset.
Kwikset. So if I open up,
2 notifications. Dock. Phone. Set. Low battery. Close button.
push.
Dock. Page. Red. Kevo.
So I open up the Kivo or Kevo app.
Updating. Back button.
And what I can do is, again, anywhere in the world, I can unlock my
Toggle
doors. So,
local button. 2 active. Unlock/lock.
so unlock/lock button. This is where the accessibility with the third-party applications, like these companies that make these applications, making them accessible for with voiceover is important, which is the screen reader that I use on the iPhone and on the Apple Watch. And
Unlock/lock button.
if I click unlock, there might be a delay, but I should be able to unlock this door. So
Unlock/lock
I'm gonna
button.
click on it,
Unlock/lock dimmed.
and usually, it'll. There you go. So now the door is unlocked. This door also, after 30 seconds, will lock. I have it set that way, but we'll just lock it. And really, that's all I wanted to show you guys. There, at Homes for Our Troops. I wanted to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving, and I'll be making more media to share with you guys, more detailed stuff to give you an idea of how all this stuff helps me, and hopefully it'll help other blind people in the future. So, thank you.